This video falls under fair use. Fair use allows commentary, criticism, and reactions. What's up? Back with another one. And today we're breaking down Kenyon Martin calling out Draymond in a big way. So sit tight and check this clip out.
You have taken it that I've been taking shots at you. Your words. Shots, not so much. Speaking facts, getting paid to give my opinion now. So my opinion matters. And getting paid for it, so as well as yourself. So you can understand when something needs to be addressed, you always tend to address it. So, like I said, appreciate the acknowledgement, brother. You stated that I was an underachiever. And let's get into that first. Underachieving? Not so much, brother. If what I got into it for was different than most people, then, yeah, but what I got into it was to play 15 years. Check. Right? So, being drafted number 1. Select few. Year 2, making it to the finals. Year 3, making it to the finals. Year 4, being an all-star. Being traded from that said team for three picks. Three first round picks, sorry. Not 3 picks, 3 first round picks. Changed conferences. Played in the toughest power forward area there could possibly be. Underachieving? Nah. Held my own? Yeah. 2 microfracture surgeries. The only athlete to come back from that. Patella surgery, repair. Knees, all of that. Ankle, put back together. Still playing. Don't sit out of games. Can't tell me to sit out of games. I'm cut from a different cloth. You stated Kenyon was born and raised in Saginaw. Correction. Born in Saginaw. Oak Cliff made, brother. You talking about? So, cut from a different kind of cloth, man. I'm built different. And that word underachieving is thrown around too loosely. Right? It really is. And from someone who came into this thing to a bad team, year 2, make it to the finals, led said team in scoring. Can you say that? Don't think so, brother. Come back, do it again. Came up a little short, much better team. Played the Lakers, came up short. You say I got the sniff? Yeah, I went a couple times. Lost to some really good teams. Nothing to be frowned upon. Year 2, year 3, 23-year-old young man making it to the finals, playing against a dynasty in the Lakers. Yeah, really good team. And you mentioned that I never defensive player of the years and all defensive teams and things of that nature. We all know those things are biased, brother. You know what I'm talking about? Very biased. But the guys that I had to guard, different. Night in, night out, different. But ask them, same people who I had to guard, what did I bring to the table? We're not talking accolades here. You did your thing, man. You're a 4-time champion. Congratulations. But we all know, people that know this game and watch this game and know what to look for in this. They know, bruh. People that know basketball know what this is, man. Like, there's no way to around it. And if you don't know what I'm talking about, you don't even double figures for your career. Like, you can't, like, that's your personal accolade. That's something that you're not doing or doing.
Kenyon Martin is going in hard on Draymond Green. He's not holding anything back, calling out the underachievement talk and putting his entire career on display. He mentions teams he carried and how he competed against some of the toughest players in NBA history. He even compared winning records and questioned who really needed who between him, Steph Curry, and Draymond. This isn't just trash talk, it's a full basketball breakdown with facts.
Single digits across the board. You've helped, yes. You've been the ultimate glue guy. I am shocked and appalled that you don't have an Elmer's Glue sponsorship, brother. Because if you look it up in the dictionary, they should have your picture next to the Elmer's Glue thing, bro. Like glue, Draymond. Yes, bro. Absolutely. Every team needs one. You change that dynamic the way certain GMs look at glue guys, right? Second round picks. Like, you changed the narrative for a lot of second round picks. Good job. I wouldn't know nothing about that. Never been considered a glue guy. Maybe later in my tenure after surgeries and moved teams a couple times, but no, not necessarily that kind of a glue guy. I was asked to do certain things and play certain people and score. I was actually, you know what? I was actually asked to score for us to win. I was actually asked to put that little round thing into that other little round thing. Like, for real, like they asked me to do, they ran plays, like, for me, like, to go do. I just wasn't a passer. I wasn't sitting there finding guys and two of the best shooters of all time. Right? That's what I wasn't asked to do those things. That's just I was asked to go play actual basketball. Like, pass it to me, shoot it, score it. Yeah, those things. The meaning, like, yeah, it was kind of a big deal in my, before surgeries, kind of a big deal, man. Right? Oh, they want me to pause. We ain't pausing nothing. We talking hoop here. So that was funny, though. That was funny. I appreciate that. But, yeah.
Kenyon begins by saying he wants to address Draymond face-to-face and that he is not stepping back from anything he has already said. He explains that Draymond believes he has been taking shots at him, but in Kenyon's view, he has simply been speaking facts, giving honest opinions, and doing the job he is paid to do. He appreciates the acknowledgement from Draymond, but refuses the idea that he ever underachieved. Kenyon explains that when he entered the league, his goals and motivations were different from many others, and he reached those goals through a long and productive career. He describes how early in his career he reached the championship round multiple times and later became an all-star, and that his value was so high he was once traded for several first-round selections. He reminds Draymond that he played through the toughest era for power forwards and held his own against some of the most physical and skilled players the game has ever seen. Kenyon details how he battled through severe injuries, including multiple reconstructive procedures on his knees and ankles, and still continued competing without sitting out games because of the way he was raised and the cloth he sees himself cut from. He corrects Draymond about where he is from and emphasizes that he is built differently, mentally and physically. Kenyon pushes back on the word underachiever, saying it is thrown around too loosely and has no place being used to describe him.